damn it. The song's running out. Earth. Let's see here. What else? Oh, I need to turn that down. I need to turn that down a little bit. Earth. Hello. Hello. Hi. It's hi. Is this thing on? How I work? How the fuck do I do this anyway? Earth. This. God damn it! I can't even talk about it. Earth. Thank you, everybody. Wow. Sparky, you're not there. Well, I fully understand you not being here. I wouldn't be here either. I have obligations. I have so many obligations. Yes, to hear you. Thank you, Canadian. I was being facetious, but thank you. Thank you, love. Earth, come on, Bob. No, I don't. Kea, thank you, love. Canadian, as always, sir. Thank you for being here. Allie, my great love. Thank you so much. Fuck. For being here. Earth, it's it's a gigantic pain in the ass sometimes, I swear. When you so there's little bit of history I did. I hello, hi, hello. There we go. There we go. So little whatever. It's my house. I'll do what I want. So you may have heard the term hoist by your own petard. So what does this mean? So back in the day, in medieval times, one of the most dangerous jobs in an army was the sapper. And what is a sapper? A sapper is an explosives expert. And explosives back in those days were not good. They were fucking terrible. They barely understood what the fuck it was. I mean, the Chinese were the first to invent gunpowder. When it made it over to Europe, who fucking knows? Silk Road and all that. But so they figured out it's like, aha. So if you get these guys with the explosives expertise up to the castle walls, you can blow them the fuck up. And then all the army goes through and kills everybody inside. It's great. So, however, they've rapidly figured out that, oh, if you see one of those guys with all the weird vials and shit, shoot them first. And oh, also they're carrying a lot of explosives. So if you hit them in all, they tend to blow up. So it's a really fucking dangerous job. Therefore, lots of dark humor. And a petard is a French word for a type of explosive, a grenade of sorts. So if you fuck up and you're a sapper and you get blown up, you've been hoisted. You've been hoisted typically to heaven because there's not a lot left of you. So you've been hoisted by your own petard. It's nothing to do with having a chain attached to your butt, which is what it kind of sounds like. It's entirely different, but it's a term that's come down to us now for being trapped by your own fucking words. So it's not a good sign when you're writing the script in your head for the last stream. I've actually done that repeatedly. It got a lot farther today. It was actually getting kind of refined. I was actually thinking of putting it down in the words document. And it's really fucking annoying when you're trying to figure out exactly what you can get away with, just sort of doing and just to satisfy your obligations, because so many are dependent on you. Urgh. It's annoying. Namely, the meetup this Saturday, which wouldn't be any great loss, but I still try to keep my obligations tonight. Here I am, Earth. And especially FWA, where I've got to escort someone who has never flown before, where I hold the only way to fucking get into the 2 rooms for a total of 8 furs. So there would be 7 others who would be royally screwed if it wasn't for me. Hi, Haru. Thank you for being here. Urf. And I'm thinking it's like, okay, how can I arrange this? I can fly down there. I can check into the rooms. I can give the keys. Trying to add more names to these fucking rooms. It's when my parents went to Greece and they did a cruise in Europe way back in the 90s when I was still in high school. And it was interesting. I could figure out the exact date because it was right when the wall fell. It was a little before. No, it was right. The Soviet Union was breaking up. They actually went on a shore excursion on their cruise to Moscow why it was still the Soviet Union. They got back and they were back on the boat. They were safely away and all that everything. But then was it a revolution or was it just a coup or something? Shit went down. Shit got real. Fortunately, they were out of there. I couldn't tell because, of course, there were no fucking cell phones. But I eventually did manage to get a hold of them through just a phone. Later, it was communications back then. It was a bitch, especially international. Oh fuck, this shit cost a lot. Holy fuck, earth. Yeah, but I lost track of what I was going to say. Oh, they ended up in Greece, which of course is I'm a quarter Greek. My father is half Greek, and he has a ton of relatives there. And he was supposed to meet up with his sister, who lives in Saris, who I have actually met. I stayed with her family up there, and I visited. Flew up to Saris when I was in for the Athens Marathon last November, and that was a total shit show. And something that my mother hated so much is the attitude seemed to be is, oh, that's not my problem. Well, it is your problem. You're the desk clerk at the airline. It's your problem. It's it's not my problem. It's like it is your fucking problem. Nobody wants to admit that it's their fucking problem. Now that, of course, is not universal to Greece. It's not universal anywhere. It's just bureaucracy and nobody giving a shit. But I'm getting that same fucking attitude now, trying to add more names to these fucking rooms for FWA, where nobody, it's like, call the hotel. I say, oh, contact the booking agency. I call the booking agency. Oh, you got to tell them. I just did that. They told me to contact you. It's like, okay, send this email to this address. I did. And they said, they wrote back in the email, I said, call the hotel. Hey, so I can't add them, which means I have to go myself. Which means if I get hello, Bob, there we go. If I get stuck, it's going to be ugly. So I've been looking at those flights carefully to make sure everything's good. But I was just going to show up, get those keys, and then quietly slip away back to the airport and non-rev back. But that's not going to work because I have like 9 of you DMing me, asking me why I've been so fucking quiet. And then I get fucking songs starting up in my head about not giving up. Shit that I listen to all the time. It's annoying. I've been hoisted by my own petard. This is earth. This whole situation is very earth. It's extremely earth. Exactly what is wrong, I cannot explain. I do not actually know. Okay, there it is. So how many paw waves does it take before it actually fucking recognizes my paw? I don't know. We'll have to determine this together. So I can't talk, and I really don't want to talk about the issue. I honestly don't know. And that's the best part, because I never will. Because I can't use the doctors here for other things related to the same subject. That went horribly, horribly bad. God, that was embarrassing as shit. Holy fuck. So yeah, so here I am blocked from finding out, yet thinking it's like, hey, that makes a lot of sense. Why everything's fucked. It's like, oh, okay, so look it up. It's the worst, most dangerous thing ever, doing a little medical research on the internet, right? Do a little medical research is, oh, it's untreatable. It's permanent. Oh, I see. Well, that's, hey, the paw came back that time. That's nice. That's lovely. That's great. So, yay. Fuck. So, whatever. Can't talk about it here, and I don't want to. Anyway, I'm here because I'm obligated, because I fulfill my obligations. I am a good boy. That's a silly term, but what really drives me is that I am under orders. What does that mean? I am under orders as she lay dying. my wife gave me a final instruction because she had seen what had happened to my mother um, 4 years prior, as she died. Before, as she was in the run up there too, where she. So the term that my wife uses, coning down. My mother, as she neared the end, and as she attempted to divorce my father, and things fell apart, she coned down. Her life shrunk and shrunk and shrunk and shrunk till it became almost nothing. She never left. She had a refrigerator filled with the exact same TV dinner, which is the only thing she could eat. She had always been fussy, and it said that's the worst thing, being a fussy eater, because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy that it's like, oh, if this causes you problems, well, that other thing will cause you problems too. So you get more and more and more limited until there's nothing. I've done this myself with my Crohn's disease, where I've had entire swaths of foodstuffs that were banned in my head because it was causing me issues, until I said, my wife actually said, this is stupid. It's just that you're not taking care of yourself. It's just not that. It's not that. Just fucking have it. You'll be fine. It's random. So she coned down so much that she had a refrigerator full of the exact same thing, and a closet, rather terrifyingly, full of the exact same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay. Exact same outfit. About 15 repetitions thereof, including some still in the plastic, being ordered online. My mother is nothing if not a planner. Where are the lists from? That's where. So, okay, now the other post. I came back after one. That's good. So, seeing this and going through her house with its weird, mostly empty, single purpose, the same day repeated endlessly vibe, my wife definitely saw that I was apparently predisposed to do this sort of thing. So as she lay dying, when she said that she could tell it kind of was okay for me to, and my mom died, despite the fact it hurt really bad. But there was someone to take care of me, because Lord knows I need taken care of. Well, now I was losing that, and there was no one else. And she knew this. So she put a geese on me that I was not allowed to cone down. Are we behaving? Oh, no, we're not. Hi, Demi. I think Bryce. Hi, puppy. Hello. I'm sorry about last night, puppy. I hope your technical stuff gets better. I was not allowed to cone down. So interpretations 1, 2, 2 this time. Okay, interpretations of that instruction have varied dramatically. It's kind of become a little larger, I think, than she might have anticipated. I'm also very, very suggestible. So the suggestion that I needed to get the fuck off of my ass and stop staring at a wall a couple months after she died, when I was so weak I would fall to the floor just walking across a room, and go walk or run. I just heard the word run, and thus started it all. Anyway, hello, this stuff. And then I ended up running multiple full marathons, and I'm going to try to do an Ironman. So it's little extreme, maybe. But I tend to do that. I tend to take on board suggestions, just sort of say, hey, that sounds like a good idea. Let's fucking do it as hard as possible. Let's do everything all at the same time. So I've kind of trapped myself. And now that, once again, here we are, and all I want to do is crawl into a hole and pull it in after myself, I'm a bit screwed by the fact that there's too much going on. Holy shit, today's been busy. So I swam. I didn't report anything about it. There's another 0.4 on the tally there. Today was only 700 yards. My coach has finally figured out the dopamine meters. The watch converts automatically, but it's about yards. So I was very very even this time. Um, so I, oh, also with the higher heart rate, 130 minimum, which is nothing. That's aerobic for running. It's very easy for me. With swimming, fuck, I had to work for it to get to that high. So I, I once again shattered a bunch of records. I pulled a 1 minute, 11 second 100 yard. I have no idea if that's any good, but I felt fast. I mean, I did better with the breathing, but it's like, oh, here comes the wall again. I came really close to just wham, just hurtling headlong into that fucking wall. I can't do a kickflip. I tried years ago when I was fat and I was swimming, and there would just be water up my nose everywhere. I mean, I'm sure there's a strategy to it. I just need to fucking learn, but I just and tried. So I finished the 700 meters in about 14 minutes. So did that. Got my allergy shots. Went to the dentist. Did a bunch of other stuff. Three work things. Just and then prepared for this. Finished up the monthly list that because it's the new month. Welcome to May. Earth. And here I am. Is entertaining? Fuck no. Why are I mean you're all very cuddly today. That's very nice. I'm facilitating a cuddle pile in my chat. This is good. I'm happy about this. This is if nothing else, I could be worth bringing furs together for something. So on to no pictures or travel stuff. Nobody looks at it anyway. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's okay. 7. It's worked this time. No travel advice. Nobody looks anyway. Urf. Oh, thank you, puppy, for shouting out Ali. Ali. Urf. I love you both so much. God, this is hard. Oh yeah. Well, that's enough of that. So so much of you, so many of you, so much. Yeah. Ali. Bryce, Canadian. Haru. All of you. Earth. Even you, Demi. You've always been here supporting me. Earth. I really respect that. Sparky. Earth. Thank you for being here for my stupid little foray into trying to be like my heroes. That that's never gonna happen. But whatever. I lost. Most things aren't easy for him. We love that you're here now, trying. Well, that's the thing. It's that there is. I mean, so I always said that I was worried that something was going to jump on medically and make me not be able to be prim in the future because I'm old. Little did I know that such an event actually happened a long time ago, and I just didn't know. Isn't it ironic? The time bomb wasn't in the future; it had gone off in the past. It sounds like be a good sci-fi movie plot. It's like the explosion already happened. We just have to prevent it now. How fortunately we have a time machine. I do not. So that's not helpful. That's not helpful at all. So we're kind of stuck with what we've got. So oh well. So anyway, on to some housekeeping. So as said in the title, this will be the last stream before Furry Week in Atlanta next week, which technically is 1, 2. Okay, it is still active. Okay, which technically is next Thursday to Sunday. However, the way I planned out everything and most everybody in my rooms, and there's so many events at FWA. There's a lot going on, which I guess I have to go to now, even though I haven't talked to Lop in a while, and I haven't said anything in his chat, nor Kaide's, nor the Rocket, nor even my own at all today. Anyway, so there's a lot going on. So I'll be going on Tuesday. There will be no stream at all next week. I will be leaving it very disgustingly early in the morning. 5 in the morning. It should be illegal. 5 in the morning is a good time to go to bed after being up in excuse me, being up in VR, partying hardy, not waking up. The thing is, the flight move already. Well, hecky. All right. Well, fortunately, the ads are coming soon.
Prim, you're such a good boy.
Thank you, Eric Levisk. And thank you, Cade. I hope I'm a good boy. I I hope that when it all is done, I could at least have been that. I could at least have tried. Even if ultimately it did end in failure. But at least, hey, we can try, right? And that great race called life, there is no finish line. There is no goal that says, oh, if I get there, it's done. We're good, right? No, it doesn't exist. There is one finish line, but we don't talk about that one because when that happens, we don't know. When the circumstances of that, we do not know. That is the central aspect of our existence. So we keep running anyway. We keep running anyway. Fuck. God damn it. Wasted by my own petard again. Earth. You're all being nice to me. Earth. Thank you. Earth. So anyway, and no streams next week. VR chat meetup on Saturday, as I promised. 8 p.m. Mountain. Saturday isn't quite as crazy. Oh, they do have a 45-minute swim, so I do have to get my button gear and get out there. The 45s are fun. I don't have to go nearly as hard. I get about last time I got 2,000 yards, which is over a mile. Didn't feel that unusual to me. Apparently, 1650 is a lot for a swimmer, but I am a marathoner. I don't stop, so that should be fun. And then a longer run on Sunday, but that's irrelevant. So I will need to leave the VR chat meetup at 1 my time because at 3 Eastern there is a DJ set for someone that I want to see. So, but the instance will still be open. It's irrelevant. You don't need me. I was totally just going to open the instance and then disappear, but I can't really do that. Earth. Yeah. Oh, hi, Kate. Earth. They just played your good boy a little bit ago, love. It's a pleasure to see you. I hope you're doing well. You said you were off now. You'd finished some brutal days at work, right? So I'm glad, seemingly doing a little better. That's good, love. So so then yeah, so that's this Saturday. Nothing really organized, and then next week into FWA. So I will be gone entirely. Nothing the following weekend at all, and then hopefully the following Tuesday, maybe I can do a stream, although I get in at midnight, so it could be a little rough. Last day off today. Also, now you have this. Oh, that's a good sticker, love. That's a good sticker. That's I guess they're not called stickers. What are they called? Stickers? Yeah, fucking if I know. Twitch emotes. They're called emotes. I don't have any of my own, and geez, that's a long list I need to get. I've got like 24. Or one thing at a time, Prim. One thing at a time. So anyway, we've got an ad coming up, and my watch is yelling at me already. So I'm sure all of you forgot. So definitely get up and move around just a little bit there. Your bodies will thank you, as Lance says so accurately. Mine doesn't thank me. It just temporarily stops cursing me out, or at least the cursing is a little more muted. Let's just put it that way. It never really stops. So we'll be right back, and then we'll get into the game. And I did watch some videos about actually Dyson Sphere construction, so we might be able to have a little more, although they did seem to be a little out of date. Things have changed because they're all like 2 years old, because this game is pretty much dead. I'm the last one streaming it, but hey, it doesn't matter. Yes, Bryce is very lovely. Okay, all right, so we'll be right back. Everybody, ooh, good song. So everybody listen to the music. We'll be right back. And Okay, sorry. I know I'm a little late. Of course, I'm not just trying to do one thing at a time. I'm trying to do multiple things at a time. So the laundry was finished in the dryer, and I had to grab those out before the polo shirt got all horribly wrinkled because I don't know how to use an iron. Earth. So let's turn it down. Nope, that's the wrong thing to turn down. Let's turn that down a little bit. There we go. Earth. I am. Am I muted? Hello? No, it's the light's green. The thing's on. Am I still muted? Hello? Check. Is this thing on? Okay, apparently we're good. I hope that means we're good. Earth. So anyway, we can hear you. Okay, thank you, Ellie. Thank you, Bryce. I had to refresh. All good. Okay, sorry, Haru. Sorry. It's I would not be at all surprised that I had screwed it up because that's a common thing for me. But all right, so bear with me for just a second here while we boot up the Dyson. Hi, hi, Zach. Hello. That's weird. I guess. Well, the actual bursts were lost in the pink background. My backgrounds are to suck, of course, but wow, both of you. So in the same household, watching me at the same time. My goodness gracious. I have, let's see here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 at least partners that I'm aware of are in here. Anybody else? No Astral or no other Flare. No Astral or Riser, but Hecky, hi. Hello. Well, obviously you two know each other. You're probably in the same. Are you in the same room? Are you? Okay. So the game. Oh, the game capture you are hearing to. So we'll kill that, and we'll get rid of that. And there you go. You were getting, unfortunately, my audio for a little bit, which is both at the same time, which is Earth. Hello, Zach. Wonderful kitty. Sadly, no, we're individual computers. This is okay. That's fine. It's always was a bit amusing sometimes when you guys, when like Flare or Ali were streaming, and you could hear somebody else in the background, or there was a Earth. Oh, all right. Lemonade Bay is Bia. Yeah, forgive me. My pronunciations are the suck. So Lemonade Bia. Please correct me, please. Hello. Saw your post on Blue Sky, attending the FWA as well. Excited to see people coming there. Well, holy moly, really? Somebody actually looks at my Blue Sky post. Wow. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the Earth. Have a great stream, Prim. Enjoy. Excellent. You got to go, Kate. Absolutely. Well, probably if it's the last night before work, you might have to get some rest, love. So thank you for being here. Earth. Yeah, yes. So thank you, Kate. Don't worry. Just call me Lemon or Lemonade. Thank you. Make things easier on me. I'll make it easier on you. Just call me Prim. Everybody just calls me Prim. I'm not Prime, although. So in one case, that was fucked up long ago. And then our beloved werehusky Cody ran with it. So I have also referred to as prime rib occasionally. I love that. It's so cute. That's Cody for you. So anyway, I thank you for being here. I'm truly welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your time here. And yes, so none of the big segments on running or travel tips or photos from my travels and all that today. None of that. We'll just get into, ooh, that's a pretty picture. We're actually going to try to build some of those Dyson Sphere segments today, and do a little more Dyson Sphere program here. But yes, I will be going to FWA starting on Tuesday. So no streams next week, and the VR chat meetup is this Saturday. Earth. So, okay, so we've got the game capture up. We've got me up. We've got the sound alerts going. Earth, let's load the game. The stream game. Earth. Oh wow, are you flying? Oh yes, absolutely. I fly almost everywhere. There was the only con that I could have any hope of going to in my car was Las Vegas Fur Con, which was actually was it last weekend or 2 weekends ago? I think 2 weekends ago now. So okay, game has been paused. Okay, So yes, I am flying in on Tuesday. Time does it. It's weird because I used to say, I would say that I hated the thing about, people, especially my age, would say, oh, it's November again. It's like, poof, how the years just flashed by. Where the heck did the year go? It's like, it felt like it was January. It's like, we old, we don't get that many of these, you know? I mean, I don't like that attitude that it's like, I'm just going to sort of sit here and just wait for, you know, the inevitable. No, I'm not a fan. So I pack a lot into all of these. So simultaneously things sort of flash by. Today seemed to go very quickly, but holy shit, I got a lot done. Holy moly, there was, Jesus, just go from 6 in the morning. I set my alarm and I wake up before it every single fucking day. My body's like, okay, 5 hours is enough. Let's get going. And I wake up and you know what? You're right. Let's do this shit. Earth. Okay, so I did watch a video. So we do have a little, hello? Yes, we do have the ability to exercise a little control over our Dyson Sphereage. So we're probably gonna there may not be a lot of play, but it's play, whatever. So the first thing we can do is we can get rid of all of it. It's very pretty. All those, how many, 46,000 solar sails, but we don't need to see them right now. So we've got a stream of solar sails being launched, and then we've got a rocket coming in here. Now it is possible to hide the rocket models, but why? My computer can certainly handle that. Earth can handle a lot of VR chat. So what we do have is multiple layers of Dyson shell. That is the thing that we're addressing with the vertical launcher that we just managed to get going last time. So if I get out of here, Jesus Fark, where the heck is it? I have, oh, well, there goes a rocket. So that's a good sign that it's probably over here. So yes, there it is. This humongous, gigantic thing. There goes another one, charging, and boom! It looks like it launches with both a combination of sort of a rail gun and a rocket, and we've got a lot. We've got 841 rockets in the pipeline, so that's pretty fucking good. That's a lot of rocket. So all right, so the rockets must flow. The rockets will flow. Are they red? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I deserved a box. I am bad. I am Earth. So anyway, the rockets must flow, and bonk. Harder, puppy. Sorry. Anyway, moving on. Damn it, you're making me feel better. Earth. I love you. Damn it. Well, let me feel better. Earth. Anyway, so there are multiple things going on here. So I haven't had time to do research, just like I didn't have time to do anything for travel tips, and I'm sorry. But so Freeman Dyson's initial conjecture for the ultimate sort of power harvesting system was a literal Dyson Sphere. There was a legendary episode of Star Trek The Next Generation that involved a return of Doolin. What was his first name? Scotty from the original series, who now, of course, is long past. And that was a spectacular. You know it, Erglevis. A Fur of Culture. I agree completely. It is one of their best. It's just like Kea showed that he actually did this as well, and we watched a couple episodes when I was visiting. That he grew up watching this show, and I watched it a ton when I was a kid. Earth, relics. Thank you, Kea. Thank you, my great love. Earth. Yes, that is a spectacular fucking episode where they discover a actual abandoned Dyson Sphere, and what a horrible thing to have happen to that alien civilization. They go to all the effort of constructing a full Dyson Sphere, full 360 Dyson Sphere, only for the star therein to go unstable, rendering the inside, was it irradiated? It wasn't destroyed, but it was uninhabitable. What a horrific turn of events after I mean, turning themselves into Kardashev type 2 civilizations. So Kardashev was a Soviet scientist who proposed, actually offhand, it was like an offhand remark that a type 1 civilization could harvest all of the solar energy hitting their home planet. We are not there. We're getting kind of close. Type 2 is they can harvest all of the energy of their home star. Constructing a Dyson Sphere is an excellent way to do this. Type 3 is slightly more ambitious. They can harvest all of the energy of every single star in their entire galaxy. That's a lot of fucking energy. That's the scientific notation. Those numbers get big. Earth. So anyway, the Dyson Sphere is a hard shelled object. Now the problem is orbital mechanics and hard objects that are millions of kilometers in radii is tough. This requires materials that are way beyond us. Larry Nevin wrote the legendary Ringworld series of books, and the Ringworld is, of course, it's a partial Dyson Sphere, just a ring constructed around the star, and just it's the mega structure in and of itself, but not a full sphere. And in order to make the mechanics work, Nevin imagined a substance that had a strength of the strong nuclear force, which is really fucking strong, only operates at the subatomic level at the atomic nucleus. So making a megastructure out of this material is not something we can do. It requires a shitload of material science that we do not have. So actual Dyson spheres, or shells as they call it in the game here, may be impossible. So that's why they had two things here. They have the Dyson shell, and then they have the Dyson swarm. And for the longest time, we've been littering the solar system with tens of thousands. We've probably launched 250,000 or so of these solar sail satellites that orbit independently, but form what's called a Dyson swarm. Because instead of having a hard shelled thing where they're all linked together and it's subject to the pull of orbital mechanics, if there's any other planets, they exercise all kinds of gravitational forces on various points on the ring that alter as they go around and therefore rip it into pieces. You just launch millions and millions of individual satellites that orbit in formation, and if a couple crash together, it's like, whatever, we've got millions more. Who gives a shit? So that's sort of the conjecture, is that instead of a Dyson Sphere, we'll make a Dyson Swarm. This game, you do both. Are you interested in science or have a science major? I probably would have listened to you, kid, if you were my teacher. Oh, wow. You pay me massive compliments, Lemon. Thank you so much, love. Earth, I am interested in science, actually. I've loved science ever since I was a kid. I actually thought, if you had asked me when I was a little kid what I was going to do, I just thought something in the sciences. I'd become a scientist. Instead, I ran away to the circus and became an airline pilot. Did that for like 12 years until I lost my medical. I still work in commercial aviation for airlines, but I've become a safety officer and now a programmer and a database manager because I'm a furry. I had to be in IT eventually. It's inevitable. It's the rules. Every furry works in IT. It's inevitable. Earth. Thank you, Oblivious. Yes, I definitely need the water. So, although that's not water, we must all respect the law. Exactly. It's either IT or an artist. I'm the latter. Ooh. I have great respect for artists because my stick figures look like they've suffered horrible accidents. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Earth. But I have enormous respect for artists. So well done. Earth, welcome. It's a pleasure. But interestingly enough, I do have a science degree, but not a science. It's an aeronautical science. Which I got for flying, coincided with getting all of my advanced ratings to become a pilot. So I have a computer science minor, although it's so long ago that the language that we used for most of my programming classes, oh God, I'm going to date myself, was Ada. So the joke was that Ada is named after someone's girlfriend back in like the 60s when they wrote the spec for this language. She must have been a real bitch. Holy shit, Ada fucking sucks. Oh my god. Now it's Java. Java is a much nicer language, but and I did take a bunch of courses to work on a modern actual CS degree, a second degree, which is another story involving my wife that we won't go into right now. But Java, yes, so I have some knowledge in Java, but I've given up on that. Interestingly, so I love science shows. I watched a shitload of Nova when I was younger, when I was a kid, and when I was a young adult. Nova, the best fucking science show ever made. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. Java's old school now. Here comes Care, the actual game developer, actual game team manager, excuse me, who knows much better than I. The Wolf who fucking Unity in VR defeats my wolf ass. And Care's like, oh, that's a more simpler architecture. There's harder ones out there. I'm like, Earth. Earth. When the TV cart got rolled into class playing a Nova episode, oh my god, I remember the TV cart with the VCR on the lower level and the CRT on the upper level, and was strapped down with this big fabric strap. Yep. I'm old enough that I remember film strips. All of you are going to have to look that shit up online, because it's like, what the fuck is old wolf talking about? Yeah, that was old school. The film strips, fucking hell. I just old enough to remember the fucking film strips. Question: who had the upper body strength to put the CRT on those carts? Well, it's a team lift thing, because the CRTs are really fucking heavy, but also, have you seen the arms on those maintenance dudes that work at schools? They have to move desks around and shit all the time. They buff. They'd be like, it's like guys who do moving for a living. They got good fucking arms. Holy shit. There's a very true adage that you know from being in the airlines: never ever arm wrestle a flight attendant, because they spend all day long for years, every single day, helping people put their bags up and moving those heavy carts around that weigh a shitload. So this little Japanese woman who's more than a foot shorter than me and weighs 90 pounds soaking wet, and I'm 6'5", and at the time weighed 300 pounds, she would fucking break me in two. She just snapped my ugly ass in half, because she's got these massive fucking arms from doing this shit every day for years. Okay, the closest show I watched is Bill Nye the Science Guy. Oh, Bill Nye. See, I never watched too much Bill Nye, but that's semi-outdated too, because there was no TV, everything was online. Lemon, you're so correct. It's now all YouTube, but there's a humongous number of YouTube stuff. I can make a plug, not mine, but there's a fantastic YouTube series called Animagraphs. You gotta look this up. The guy who does this is fucking unbelievable. I love these things. The one he did on the SR-71, I was in tears. It was so fucking good. It was unbelievable. It's just magical. I watched that in Norway with Kitty and Bun. We're just in shock at how fucking entrancing this thing is. There's like a 2-hour long YouTube video, and just watch it. Just fucking watch it. Earth. And they're incredible. Earth. I remember those two. Bill Nye. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Bill. See, I'm too old for Bill Nye. I certainly heard of Bill Nye. I actually was a member of the Planetary Society for a little while that he was the president of. Show me a presentation on my handy overhead. Oh my fucking god, Erklevisk. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit. You just brought back so many fucking memories. The overhead projectors with those plastic slides, the clear slides that you put on there, and you could write on the thing on the slide, and all your presentation, you had to get it printed on the slide so it show through. And then people would, of course, just put their fucking middle finger on the projector and all that. And I never saw this happen, but the stories of like people rolling their dicks out on them and all that apparently are legendary. So it's like, yeah, it's, oh my god, the overhead projector, fucking hell. God almighty. Wow. I remember that so well. Jesus Christ. The thing is, I'm older than all of you. So when I was a little kid in grade school, they had a mimeograph machine. Look that up on Wikipedia, with the blue drum that they were rotating to print shit out. I swear to God, I saw one of those used in anger. I'm fucking dead. I'm old. Oh my God. I loved Mr. Wizard when I was a kid. I don't know Mr. Wizard. Animagraphs is next level. Erglavisk, I love you so fucking hard. Oh my God. Those I got about halfway through his one on the Hoover Dam. I had no fucking clue. Holy shit, it's that complex. And they built that in the Great Depression in the 20s with slide rules. It's like those guys, they fucking knew what they were doing. Holy shit. That was impressive as fuck. I want to watch the rest of it, but I have no fucking time. I watch like a little bit of YouTube every couple of weeks, maybe. I have no fucking time. I was just thinking about those mimeographs. You know, wow, are you old enough that you actually saw a mimeograph machine used in anger care? Holy shit. I mean, you're not that close, but you're in the ballpark. We used those in grade school. Holy shit, that was, yep, I remember that. Just finished Hoover Dam as one. Oh fuck. I need to watch. I'm about halfway through. I need to watch the rest of it. His one on the helicopter was amazing because helicopters fly because the ground rejects them. He spent a shitload of time explaining fucking precession, gyroscopic precession, and the flapping effect and all that shit is complex. Helicopters is fucking fixed wing. It's simple. Helicopters are, it's a fucking egg beater. I ain't fucking getting in that. Are you fucking kidding me? So, but I still say the anagraphs on the SR-71 may be the best YouTube ever made. That is fucking incredible. Holy shit. How the fuck did we get? Oh my God, this is so much fun. I love this because it's not about me playing the game. It's about us. It's about us talking. That's always the part I enjoy the best when I watch streams. And then we just talk, interact with the chat. I have a, holy fuck, I'm gonna cry. And I have it on my own. I have my own, and you're talking to me. Holy shit.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? That's right. It's you. Yes, it is, Pretty. And I got a special treat just for you. So be a good boy and sit down and enjoy.
Can I have the treat? Can you shove the treat right in my muzzle, Diggy? I got okay, fine. So I'm not gonna show them on here. I guess I could, but they're certainly not naughty or anything. But last night, late, I finally fulfilled. I had one of Diggy's, I think, subathons months ago. I donated enough that he would do a MMD video, record it with me, and Bryce came along. So it was like a couple with just Diggy and I, and a couple with Diggy, Bryce, and I. And MMDs are fucking amazing. And furry avatars just fucking blow them away. Normal human avatars look pathetic. These anime girls, just, it's like they've got like 16 polys, and here we are running around with extreme detail. And I've got my harness in VR has what do you call it, the audio link on it. So here I'm glowing like also my collar has an equalizer on it in VR. So we look so fucking good. So he sent me all the videos. I have to post them on the Discord, Discord. There's not much on my Discord. It's pretty fucking dead, but there's a good links list in the Welcome chat that has the socials and all that. Obviously, Lemon, you already know the social, but yeah, just all that stuff. But I'll put that in the media. I think there's the safe for work pictures or whatever section. Fuck, I can't remember. I'll find a place for it. For them, there's like 6 of them. But anyway, so shit, I got a bunch of Happy Furs talking about old school science stuff and animagraphs and Bill Nye and Star Trek. We went a long fucking way from relics. Thank you, Kara. You know the name of the episode. I love you so hard. Holy shit. I love you so much. My sweet Falf. But yes, so anyway, they Scotty stored in the buffer of the teleporter, which is an interesting way to advance him a couple centuries when normally the character would be dead. And it was, oh my god, it was such a fucking good episode. Such a good episode. I might be a Star Trek nerd. I have great respect for Trekkies. This is fine. This is I mean yeah, and see now of course, I mean, we've given up on the Star Trek future. It's never going to be that nice and smooth and rounded corners and everything. So now we've got The Expanse. Great fucking books. I can't recommend the books enough. They're huge page turners and there's a shitload of them. But even The Expanse kind of hurts. Not because, I mean, the show itself, everything's gritty and it's like shit goes wrong and all that. It's very accurate and they actually do orbital mechanics, although they have a magic engine, but still they do orbital mechanics. It's really cool. It's the intro. The intro murders me because I was born, pretty coincident with the last moon landing, and we spent the entirety of my life faffing around in low Earth orbit, and we're probably never going to get out. And I watched The Expanse, that intro, that beautiful animation, and I start to cry. That's never going to happen. I'm certainly never going to see it. My dad's talked about wanting to hike in the Valles Marineris on Mars. He'll certainly never live to see it, and nor will I. And that's just sad. We were supposed to be walking on Mars in the 80s. What the fuck happened? Well, I know what happened, but why didn't we keep going anyway? It didn't all just have to be about dick waving, beating the Soviets. Why couldn't we just have kept going? Why? Earth. Okay, thank you, Luigi. Earth. That is a good so Earth, let me let's see here. So let me slap this back up really fast. And so Earth. And Luigi, thank you so much for being here and also for bringing up the Alt Enter. How do I? Okay, so Alt Tab. There we go. Switch windows. Spiral bot. There we go. Aha! There we go. Okay. So, fortunately, you do not have to listen to the music like I do. So we will turn that around and I will, come on, Spotify. Hello? And so we will turn that down a little bit. So you guys can listen to the Essenger while I have to listen to both of them, but that's all right. I'll survive. We're supposed to have flying cars. Instead, we have social media. You know, you're not fucking wrong. And flying, take it from a flight instructor, flying cars are a terrible idea, but still we should have had something. And instead we have fucking social media that just ruins all of us because we've had decades and centuries of inventors thinking that if we could just get everybody to talk to each other and understand each other, there wouldn't be any more wars and hatred and killings and all that. And all we've discovered by actually bringing everybody together and giving an ability where the entire globe can talk to each other is that we really fucking hate each other. It's just, I know I fucking sound, I am a curmudgeon, but God, what the fuck happened? We can't even have the Expanse. We can't have anything. What the fuck? Oh, well, we can have VR. That's nice. That is good. We can be furries online. I can be a furry on stream. This feels like a fucking miracle to someone who cut his teeth on IRC all those years ago. So we do have that. The internet is a lot of bad, but also some good too. Thank you, all of you. I got the shit. I have 8 partners because I found all of you online. I love you so much. Earth. Okay. So, so you're not listening to the game audio. You're listening to the Spotify. So that is correct. They're interleaving in my head, but it's okay. I'm actually going to shrink that down really bit, and I'm going to go back to the game. I'm going to go to settings really fast, and I'm going to just There we go. Mute and running in background. So that did not work. Okay. Oh, apply. Blessed silence. Okay, now I don't have to listen to the game music too. That was starting to break my brain. So, that is the wrong thing. We need that. We need that off. We need that on. There we go. No, it wasn't porn this time. We did not have an incident again this time. We do not have to reset the counter for days since last incident. There have been incidents on stream. It's the download window for saving InspiroBot images. Sometimes goes to the last folder, and it opened up my F-list images folder, which is about 4,000 furry porn images in it. Okay. No porn, as you said this time. We have had incidents. It has been incidents on stream, but fortunately they were very small and very brief, so we just kind of glossed over it. Also, nobody looks at me, so Twitch doesn't care. I'm a nobody. I'm so ready to write down some inspiration. Thank you, Allie. I would gladly share my folder with you, Allie. Irf. This is why you use a different browser for that sort of thing, not the stream browser. That's probably a good idea, though I only have one. But anyway, so it's not the same window that I'm doing. My Twitch manager is on my left monitor, and the InspiroBot and all the game is on the right over here. So different window, but not the same browser. Anyway, moving on. Let's so InspiroBot. I use this. We don't use mindfulness mode. We generate some images. It's all AI generated. It's all fucking terrible, and we react to it. And I don't do just one. But anyway, let's just fucking do it. It's been a while. I've missed this. Okay. InspiroBot, come on. Give me something good here. Okay. Then we're off to a good start. That's okay. That is okay for Twitch. Barely. Fucking hell. Nice bod. Holy shit. All you need in order to control the masses is a beautiful body and death. Okay, let's think about this. So all you need in order to control the masses is a beautiful body and death. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. Sometimes InspiroBot is horrifically cursed because, of course, it's all a large language model, which doesn't. The term AI is wrong. There is no intelligence. All it does is it goes word by word and tries to pick the most likely one that seems to fit after the last however many. It's just a giant picker machine. So there's no intelligence. It doesn't have any plan. It just tries to this is why the shit it writes tends to be wrong. It's designed to write ad copy. Fuck. So, when we don't have death, that's good. We try not to avoid the death, although for furries, death does have a specific meaning. I'm the worst furry ever, only recently saw Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and yeah, okay, he hot. Yeah, yeah, I can see why everybody is hot for death because, yeah, Earth. Ooh, yeah, Earth. Anyway, moving on. So different death here. So a beautiful body, yes, absolutely. The masses are fickle, and those who are pretty in a conventional way and all that and confident and all that, yeah, absolutely. They'll fucking let you walk all over them. You can do whatever the fuck you please. So absolutely true. Death? Well, okay, so there's Machiavelli said there's two things a prince can be. They can be loved or feared. It's better to be feared. So I guess death falls into that category. So, I mean, you're charismatic and you make them fear you. I mean, honestly, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. So this is the dangerous part. This is okay. This is, yep. See, that's exactly what happened. Just like there. So reset the counter. Only I was ready this time. So it's reset the counter. So that's exactly the folder I was talking about. That's exactly the folder I was talking about. See, this is the folder that we really should have, which is the downloads folder. So the FList images folder, which is quite years and years old now. My porn furry images folders have evolved over the years. My furry section on my Google Drive, which is quite large, is divided into 3 sections: ancient, old, and current. And the current one is called FList images from my FList days. I've never bothered to get a new one, so there are like 4,000 images in there now. So yeah. Did I learn my lesson? Did I check before? I don't remember saving anything in a while, but I haven't done InspiroBot in a while, so I blame you. Earth. I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad boy. Earth. Okay, so let's move on. Let's forget about that. Let's reset the counter. Is that a fursuit? Is that a fursuit? That is a fursuit. What the actual fuck? That is a fursuit. What the fuck? That is a fursuit. This is a red letter day on InspiroBot. This one gets saved for that alone. It doesn't matter what the thing, I haven't even read it yet, but that's a fucking fursuit head. It's a terrible one, but it's like a sports mascot head instead of a fursuit, because sports mascots look fucking horrible compared to like furry fursuits. But this is, speaking of which, mine will, the way it's going, will be ready by FWA, despite it only being 3 days away. Holy shit, snaps moving fast. Okay. After somebody dies, the person they have taken won't be untaken. That makes no sense at all. After somebody dies, the person they have taken, okay, so they took somebody, then they died, they won't be untaken. Untaken isn't a word. Untaken, you can't just slap a prefix on that and call it good. That's not a word. That's so okay, so it's trying to say, I think that, okay, so somebody dies and they took somebody, but they won't be released, would be the word you're looking for in InspiroBot, which is a little dire. So what, are they going to die in your basement or something where you have them lashed up? I mean, the fuck? What the hell? So after somebody dies, the person they have taken won't be untaken. So how do you take somebody aside from kidnapping? I don't fucking understand. The word is unright. So true. We are fully gruntled in this stream. We really are. So that is a bar with some schmuck. Is that a hand paw? Are they wearing paws, or is that it? I can't tell. It's a bit blurry, but that is definitely a fursuit head. Although I think it's a mascot as opposed to an actual furry head, because the look at that. The detail is terrible. Look at that muzzle. It's flat. It's smushed. It's and giant glasses over the eyes. So you can, how the fuck do you see? How the fuck do you see with those glasses over the eyes? Because you've got the mesh in front of the eyes already, and now you've got glasses? What the fuck? This is... I'm a furry. I'm critiquing the fursuit. Hey, it's their first partial. Okay, all right. I'll give them props for that. But still, I mean, it could... Also, it's so big. The point of mascot suits for sports games is that they're visible from thousands of feet away on the other side of the stadium, while they do stupid antics and jump around. The point of fursuit heads is that there are characters, so they're supposed to look more like animals. So they're narrow, wolf-like, fox-like, cat-like, not these bulbous cartoon shapes. Maybe they can do some sick tricks in it. I don't know. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe they'll fucking rip it up at the fursuit dance comp. I went to that in MFF, and holy shit. Yeah, wow, fucking hell, those dancers, wow, that was impressive as hell. Wow, I'm definitely going FWA. So, all right, just for the fursuit head alone, so we've learned our lesson. Now we're okay. There won't be another incident today. We don't need 2 in one day. I like the professional critique. Thank you. This is the way I like to use it because, I mean, and everybody uses it differently. Reese just lets it go through mindfulness mode and it reads us things and all that. I don't like that. I go at my own pace and we do it until we're done. We do it until we're done. I'm having fun. Earth. I felt like shit earlier. I felt like shit all day and you guys fixed it. Fucking hell. God damn it, I didn't even notice that until just now. For fuck's sake, I was gonna fucking quit. God, Wasted by my own petard. The structures that I have built. Oh, fuck me. The structures that I have built in the attempt to help others have helped me. God damn it. That Earth. I love you all so much. Earth. We'll have to update the sign. Hours since the last incident. Yeah, I really need that redeem. Reset the counter. Just slap a 0 up there. Dude, since the last incident. All right. So, dude exploring. He's holding a flare. A flashlight would probably be better, but it's more dramatic this way. Inside a, looks like a tunnel has rocks in there and all that. At least he's, looks like he's maybe wearing boots. That's good. Okay, so let's see here. Behavioral economics fabricates the manner in which certain people operate, as well as emphasizing the manner in which certain people want to be. Well, that's a mouthful. Let's see here. Behavioral economics fabricates, so it's a lie, the manner in which certain people operate, as well as emphasizing the manner in which certain people want to be. So this is a whole lot of word salad. There's a lot of word salad. Of course, it's InspiroBot. It's AI. Of course, it's word salad. So fabricate implies that it's false. It's a creation, which is not true because these statements actually are true because the manner in which certain people operate, not necessarily behavioral economics studies that, more like sociology, but certain people operate. I mean, yes, that's exactly something that can be studied because people are creatures of habit. We live in tribes. We have groups. We have multiple layers of bonds and loyalties that define a lot of our behavior. So it is studyable and mappable and everything. We are very much as creatures of habit. We're herd animals. As well as emphasizing the manner in which certain people want to be. Well, yes, part of that behavior, part of the sociology is not only the behavior that is actually exhibited, but aspirational behavior. What the fuck do you want? I mean, everybody has hopes and dreams and kinks and desires and hello. I mean, so it's not fabricated and certainly wasn't fabricated by an economist. They deal with economics, not with sociology. Yes, economics and sociology are tightly bound, but they're not the same thing. It's not everything is money, for fuck's sake, even though it feels like it a lot. It's not. So this is whatever truth you're after, dude, it ain't here. Let's move on. Earth. Okay. Interesting image. You don't have to be happy with your body to get lots of Twitter follow. Okay, that's actually somewhat positive. Yes. You don't have to be happy with your body to get lots of Twitter followers. And true, actually being so I don't want to say revolting. That's a horrible thing. No. It's you don't necessarily have to be beautiful and famous to get lots of Twitter followers. It could be what you say. It could be your wild antics. It could be the fact that you're massively controversial and feed off of that. It could be that you're a raging, gigantic fucking asshole. And for some horrible reason, that tends to inspire many people to love and respect that individual. You know, Machiavelli was not wrong. So no, you don't have to be happy with your body to get lots of Twitter followers. Absolutely true. Although why would anyone want lots of Twitter followers now? It's a cesspool. I only still post to Twitter because there is interaction. You're the first, Lemon, you're the very first, if you're still here, you're the very first person to ever join, say it explicitly from a post in and Blue Sky. So hey, that's something. I mean, there's a lot of furs that I follow, them things like fursuit porn that only exist on Twitter. I wish they would all show up on Blue Sky so I could fucking get rid of it, but I can't. So I'm stuck with this bifurcated system. Hello, I'm stuck with this bifurcated system where some furs that I follow are on both, some are on one, and some are on the other. So I have to use both simultaneously. I uninstalled them both off my phone about a week ago because I was losing sleep that I already have too little of. So fuck. So Earth. Ooh, this is blatantly lying. Oh, wait, never mind. I read it wrong. No, I understand. No, you don't actually have to be happy with your body because who your body is. You don't have to post pictures of your body. You get lots of Twitter followers. You could say all kinds of weird, controversial shit and get lots of Twitter followers, or you can just pay for it. Let's move on. So this is some image of just a dude with AI generated smoke. It's supposed to look like, what the fuck is that name? There's that Indian color festival where they throw dye all over the place and powdered and all that. That's become a thing in the Western world. Moving on. And obviously the Hindus are like, listen, that's actually sacred to us. Don't fucking make it into a joke, but that's what we do. It's like St. Patrick's Day is bigger celebrations in the US than Ireland. Yay. Earth. Okay. Ignore football coaches. Well, if you're a football player, probably not very good advice. Be it American football, soccer, whatever, define of football. I mean, coaches are pretty good. I have a running coach, and I certainly don't ignore her because she got my ugly ass to run a marathon and is doing so much better. So with me, coaches tend to know what they're doing. They're not all good, but just ignoring them, a blanket statement like that is stupid. I like the June 78 in the corner right. So the text on here, it's Library of Congress. And it says the symbol is the Library of Congress, as it says. Why am I reading the one that's on its side? There's one that's straight up. I do not know if that is the actual symbol for the Library of Congress. If this, so this is supposed to be the book binding done by the Library of Congress, stamped June of 1978. That's a nice little touch there. God only knows if this is an actual picture. You can just see there's a border down the N in ignore between, but they very carefully aligned that either that or just creased. But it's interesting, but the words make no sense whatsoever. So we're moving on here. What do you got? Urf. Nice kitty. It's a good piece of pussy right there. Try to make it so that your boyfriend becomes woke. I'm not going to wade into the whole political thing, but honestly, I mean, being aware of things is probably good. Also, being just awake in general. It's like if your boyfriend's fucking asleep, it's like, no, get the fuck up. Wake up. Earth, hello? Get your lazy ass out of bed. Earth, it's 3 p.m. Get your tail out of bed. Earth. So try to make it easier. So let's just move on. That's political fraud stuff right here. Earth. Okay, so dumb idea. Don't look over the side of some tall thing, especially standing on all up. It just increases. Also, look at the terrain they're standing on. It's very, very sandy and gritty, which means the slightest stand. It's horrible, but we lose like 20 or 30 people every year at the Grand Canyon, usually dying for a selfie. That's a great epitaph right there. How did he die? Trying to get a good selfie. That's a horrible fucking epitaph. Jesus Christ. All right. Okay. Also a great text. Collusion shouldn't be avoided. So collusion is it's not a misunderstood term, but it's a misused term a lot because it's not necessarily implying a negative. It just implies that you're working with someone. You can collude with someone for perfectly good purposes. You can collude with a teammate. You can collude with other people at work. But yeah, it's typically used in a negative sense. You're colluding with the enemy. You're colluding with dark forces, et cetera, et cetera. So it should not be avoided. So you should do it anyway. But what's the circumstances here? What the fuck? I mean, also why Why are you looking over the edge like that? Why are you hiking in athletics shoes? Why? So many whys. So many. What the fuck? Moving on. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna run this up to the ad break. What is focused to a child is unfocused to everyone else. Nice picture of the moon. Okay, what? All right, so what is focused to a child is unfocused to everyone else. Okay, so typically this kind of thing with the age dichotomy between sort of the innocence and wonder and faith of a child versus the cynicism and worldliness and jaded of an adult is used as just different words. So what is believable to a child is unbelievable to everyone else. What is easy to a child is difficult to everyone else. This is the focus. I mean, well, yeah, when you get older, your eyes tend to fucking suck. And we're bifocals. Yay. I'm old. Don't look at me like that. Also, I will not have anything on my eyes under my fursuit head, so I'll be double fucking stumbling around like a dumbass. So if there's two reasons why I may crash into you at FWA in my fursuit. Either one, I want to hug you, or two, I didn't fucking see you. Okay, Haru. All right, so let's just all marvel at this for a little bit there. As a child, I was very keen on eating grass when I felt hungry. Okay, so Haru, you're a dragon. You're not deer. You're not a cow. You're not any goat, any other form of ruminant. So it's inadvisable to eat grass. It was right there and I was hungry. Okay, I get it. I get it. Who among us hasn't tried? I mean, Lord knows when I was a kid, I tried the dog food. It was fucking horrible. It tastes, oh my God, it tastes fucking appalling. It's fucking nasty. I mean, so it was right there and I was like, now, how fast did you learn that this was not a good idea, Haru? That is the important point right there, love. How fast were you dissuaded from eating the grass when you were hungry? Did you eat a lot of the grass? Did you eat the grass on multiple? What? Okay, so that's some good fucking grass right there. That's some good grass. That's we all do stupid shit when we're a kid. I get that. I really want. Hello, Spotify. Hello. Okay, there we go. So the problem is that the human digestive system is incapable of extracting any nutrition from cellulose. So that ain't gonna work. I guess it could be a good diet strategy. It fills you up. It doesn't do shit. Will generate some very interesting things the next day. Earth, I am back. I got hungry and have returned. Welcome back, Lemon. Earth, it's a pleasure to see you. Earth, we were talking about all kinds of cursed shit here. Hopefully you avoided eating grass. I'm sorry, Haru. Don't hate me. I love you. Please don't go. Please don't run away. It's like that's. I thank you for having the courage to talk about such embarrassing stupidity. Haven't we all done stupid things when we were little? Actually, I was just thinking about this a little while ago, so it's a good time to talk about it. But when I was a little kid, I remember very distinctly with a friend whose name is now long gone into the mists of time. We were walking along to school at grade school. This is like the school I went to through like grades 1 through 6. So a long time ago. And we were walking along and we had this silly game that we were playing where you're walking along a sidewalk, but when you came to a driveway, you had to look out in the street and see if there were any cars going by. Because if the car crossed in the same beam you next to you as you were crossing the driveway, you like took a hit. It is like its presence in the unprotected zone of the driveway, because it was sloped down as opposed to the sharp edge of the curb, would like it'd kill a hit point off of you or something. To this day, I still don't like crossing an intersection where the lines break in the road. If there's a car on the other side, I feel like I'm going to lose a hit point. To this day, I'm 50. What the fuck? Stuck in my head forever. I don't understand, but yeah. As a kid, you want to taste everything. I get it. Well, now I want to taste everything, but that's a slightly different thing. But that's also not talking about grass, by the way. But anyway, So yeah, there's nothing here. This talk about unfocused. Let's get something else. Oh, almost one more. Are those? I can't tell what the gender is of the one in black. I was hoping it was a gay couple, but it's impossible to tell. But cry easily. Actually, not bad advice. We're too bottled up. We hold our emotions too tightly. We're taught, especially those of us of the masculine persuasion, are taught that showing emotion is weakness, which is ridiculous. All you do is you hurt yourself and you rip yourself up inside. And we're there to help each other, not exploit each other's weaknesses. For fuck's sake, can we please not have a society based off of beating the shit out of each other? Can we try to be nice? Why do you think we all become furries? Why do you think we wrap ourselves in these security blankets and say, fuck all of this? We're all just going to run off and be in a snuggle pile as animals. Yeah, I'm down for it. Fuck. I'll have one on Saturday. All right, we'll be right back. We're about to have a break, and then we'll actually start. We'll talk more about Dyson swarms. So I need to do that, and I need to do that. Actually, need to switch to that, and then I need to muted. Why was there a blank image? I deleted an image from that folder, and it may be a blank now. Maybe next time will be better. Whatever. Hi, we're back. Earth. So, Lemon, first, thank you for following, love. Thank you. I appreciate you seeing and deciding that you wanted to see more of my shenanigans. Also, I missed it earlier, but you paid me a great compliment saying that I would make a good science teacher, which is actually a really, really great compliment. Thank you so much. I am no scientist, but I do read a lot. I'm interested in a lot of things. I like watching science shows, and I try to read every single day. I've read a lot of books, but what I would really love to do, now that I actually just want to retire from my CS job. I don't want to get that degree anymore. I want to get a history degree. I love history. I'd love to learn more. I'd love to I went to Egypt. I'd love to actually learn a little Egyptology proper. I can read hieroglyphs at a very, very, very low level, enough to be dangerous and waste a shitload of time on a single artifact when I was in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. The old one, they didn't open the Grand Egyptian Museum while I was there. Fucking hell. It's open now. That means I have to go back. Arf. But anyway, I waste too much time, and there are millions of artifacts. The museum was an unbelievable experience. Hecky. But I would love to get a history PhD and stream it to all of you. I'd love to do that as opposed to work every day. Fuck. So thank you, Earth. So we will switch around. You don't get to see how the sausage is made really fast here. We'll take away the blocker, and then we will switch around the audio, and we will resume, and we will go back to the Dyson, and we will pause it right there, and then I will stop having to hear the Spotify auto. And okay, so as now that's an interesting effect. When I click away, the music stops immediately, which means I need to change the settings, and I need to take that off. And there we go. Okay, so there are downgrades. So it's been a long time. Also, I need to apologize because the ad breaks. It's a Twitch thing, like it says in the message. I don't do it because I'm trying to make a lot of money, and Twitch pays me, but it's very, very, very small. I do not do this to support myself. The Twitch does not pay me enough to reimburse me for the other Twitch subs that I've had for years to streamers that are bigger, better, and do this for a living, like Lance and Cody, my heroes. But they pay me a little, but I'm still in the hole, actually, for stuff I've bought, like this avatar and all that for streaming. But whatever, it doesn't matter. So anyway, last time on Prim talks about orbital mechanics. So we have the Dyson swarms here, not complete, of course. There's 50,000, 46,000, which is, of course, lost in the almost infinite void of space, but still producing 1.69 gigawatt, which is a respectable amount of power. Oh, we can do so much better because this game actually includes Dyson shells, which are actual hard surfaced Dyson Sphere elements. So we've apparently developed that material that can withstand orbital velocities and stay rigid. So yay, staying rigid, always a good idea. Orbital mechanics with Prim, yes. Do I know orbital mechanics? No, I know a little about the six numbers and all that for orbital mechanics, but generally it's, anytime you think about orbital mechanics, it's more complex than that. It's always more complex than that. Like I saw a great, actually I saw this on an XKCD comic that No is one of his how-to books, phenomenal books, so good. Anyway, people who study supernovae, they say no matter how bright you think it is, it's always brighter than that. Supernovae they're fucking energetic. That's some serious scientific notation there. So let's get rid of the Dyson swarm just for visual clarity here. Now, last time, in the very, very last seconds of the stream, we managed to start creating a little Dyson shell. So we're going to fill in more of that because we're launching rockets. I'm going to build more rocket launchers, maybe. But let's see here. So this is our Dyson shell. Now, the videos that I saw, it was all green. So I apparently need to research more shit so that I am allowed to, because I can build geodesic frames. So it's interesting because these things are the nodes. These are the nodes, and I have 6 of them on here, so we can build nodes, but latitude high, please upgrade the stress system. So I have to do research in order to get away from the plane of the ecliptic. So this is a pain in the ass. But so how I wish there was some kind of I want grid. Ah, there we go. We can have a grid. Okay, so oh boy. There is so much disorganization here. This is and I can't this is terrible. This is terrible. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill these 2 nodes. These are already built, so we'll just kind of so is there a snap to function? Yes, there is. That is good. So I can build pact and conflict. So every 2 ticks there and there. Okay, so the problem is I can't make shells because what we could do, there's 2 kinds of frames that connect these nodes. Geodesic goes on a spherical surface like this. So it goes from one to the other like that, and like that, and like that. But the graticule frame along the graticule grid on the spherical surface. Curves will be greater at higher latitudes. So right now it's going to be almost the same thing, but not quite. So we're going to delete that because I want them to be equal. But so essentially this is like following the latitude longitude lines as if we're treating the spherical surface of the shell as a flat surface. See, those are slightly angled. I don't like that. But this is actually a great circle. But what I can't do is I can't build a shell. I can't build a shell because we can't enclose any area because I need to upgrade. What the fuck do I need to upgrade? The stress system. So what the fuck is the stress system? So, all right. So we've got a few more things. So also, if we look on here and we press delete to remove node, I don't want to decorate. I want the information that it would show me. Node 1.6. This one is node 1.3. Where 1 nodes in 1 layers, cell point. Ah, all the details are over there on the side now. It's not a pop-up anymore. Earth. Oh, cool. Welcome, my great love. Earth was a lot of fun last night at your thing there. Hope your video came out good, love. Earth. So our plan. So the solar sails, there are 0 planned attaching or constructed because there's no shell possible here because it's just a line. I can't get any 3D effect here. I'm such a good boy. Thank you, love. Earth. I need that today. It's not been an easy day. There's going to be a lot of not easy days. Earth. Frames, 2 frames, no shells. It can generate 880 kilowatts of power, which is nice. But so structure points. So the structure points are the number of rockets full of components that this thing is going to take. It is going to need 70 in total, not only for itself, but for the adjoining frames, because these frames now take a total 1.21 gigawatts exactly. We're going back in time. Take 40 rockets worth. It doesn't generate any wattage. The node generates 1.27 megawatts. That's not too bad, but what really generates it is the shell in between, but I can't do that because I need to upgrade something called the stress system. It's stressing me. So let's go to the technology screen. Okay, I gotta get out of here and go to the technology screen, and we'll turn off that and we'll upgrade. Where the hecky is the stress system? Sounds kind of kinky to me. So drone engine, drive engine, aha, not energy shield, solar sail attaching speed. Where the fuck is the stress system? Research speed. Explosive weapon damage, is it down here somewhere? Enhanced structure. That is durability. No, that's a combat thing. So where the fuck is the stress system? Research speed, that's not going to help. Vein utilization, logistics carrier distribution range, ray transmission, solar sail attaching speed, that's a different thing. Top, thank you. Oh, the tech tree. Okay. Dyson Sphere stress system. Thank you, Erglavis. That's once again coming to my rescue here. Dyson Sphere latitude limit plus 15 degrees. Okay, so it's not an upgrade. They put it in here. That's fine. That's next. I mean, that's 2,000. That's a lot of research cubes, but I can make all of those. Stress distribution on the surface of Dyson Sphere now becomes more complex at higher latitudes, so it'll be harder to balance the stress system, which is true because orbital mechanics are tough, but it's kind of tough at the plane of the ecliptic too. Dirac inversion. What does this unlocks? Mass energy storage in the particle collider. Under the influence, critical photons can be converted to antimatter and hydrogen. Oh, it can make... What the fuck is a critical photon? I don't even know. It generates antimatter. I don't know. Fuck it. We'll build it anyway. Controlled annihilation reaction. Oh, hello. New discoveries ahead. Can produce antimatter. Wow. 7.2 gigajoules. That's a little more than the deuterium fuel rods, I think. That's a lot of... That's a wee dab of power in those suckers right there. And also annihilation constraint spheres. Antimatter fuel. Yes, it's interesting. So where's... I want more stress system. I guess the stress system unlocks after I get that one. So I also... All right, one thing at a time here. So we've got those technologies lined up. That's fine. So what we're going to do here, we've got a whole bunch of rockets on order. So what I need to do is I need more launchers, and I have that. So I have 3 now. They can actually snuggle remarkably close together for rocket launchers. They can actually clip. I mean, okay, that just looks wrong. I do not like it. Okay, so it works mechanically, but the visual is fucking with my head. So we're going to separate it out manually. Just, at least by some tick. I mean, okay, a couple lines. It's just, I know I'm wasting space, but give me a break. You can alternate them side by side and they can feed each other. Oh, they can cross feed. Ah, just like the power facilities. Okay. So, I can turn them. Okay. Unfortunately, why do I not have any fucking foundation? I have foundation on the distributor logistics system. Why is it not providing me with lots and lots of foundation? There's 11 fucking thousand. Why is it not feeding me my fucking... Okay, it's over there. So we need to go get... You never have foundation soil pile, you need it. No, you are so fucking right. I hate the soil pile mechanic so much. If I could delete one thing from the game, it would totally be the soil pile mechanic. I do not like... Foundation is key to a good foundation. Truer words have never been spoken, Haru, exactly. So, there it is. That is my hard-working... This machine has produced more things. Also, does it need upgrading? No, it is level 3. Okay, this thing has produced... Why are you not... Because I have... Oh. Why are they not in my inventory? Why the fuck does it sometimes go in there, but not... I don't fucking understand. Whatever. I will take some more. I have a lot of inventory space now. I'll take... Wow, that was fast. That was Earth. It's not going to get rid of these, is it? Ah, I just deleted it. That was a bad idea. That's Earth. Whatever. So, back to the rockets. Now, I have to find the fucking rocket launcher. Where? There it is. There it is. So we are... Alright, so now, let us... We need to... Of course, I have no fucking soil pile. Alright. That's a pretty decent amount. So, let's take our rocket launchers and... Oh. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so now we can get... Okay, now... Oh, I lack the item. That's okay. So, I didn't leave a lot. No. We got to leave more space. So we'll take that, and what we'll do here is we'll slap down a satellite power thingy right there, which you would think that this would get in the way of launching the rocket, but that's all right. We're just going to ignore that part. So I love the animation on this. So feed across, and then feed across, And voila! We now have more rocket. And we are, look at that. We're firing, look at that. We are generating. So I need that fucking stress. The stress system actually is moving along relatively good. This is good. So I need to go back to the mall and I need more rocket launchers. We've got a lot of rockets. This is working quite well. So Kardashev Type 2, you're not wrong. This is unbelievable. We've made big breakthroughs, and maybe these ray receivers will actually be fucking worse someday. I can start feeding them and using the ionosphere thing, but all right, so now the hard question is, where the fuck are the rocket launcher builder? Because there's so much stuff. It's that is it over here. It's got to be there. It is. Hello, we're in the way. How many we got? Hello, open box. We have 30 of them. That's a lot of rocket launchers. That's hello again, Kate. Foundation is key to a good foundation. You're not wrong. So I'm going to put back here the. I hate how this is a different arrangement than it is in the. I want to provide 2,000. 2 stacks. Enter. All right, so they're going to bring. All right, foundation. Okay, so we've got more rockets now. We've got more rocket launchers. So we're going to go and we're going to launch more rocket. And then when we get this thing, which is rapidly working its way along, to actually get more latitude, then we're going to build a frame and we're going to start actually building shell. Because God, I love the animation on these things so much. How it gets that whoosh, that giant magnetic effect. It's really cool. So we have I need soil pile, which means I have to kill terrain in order to. Mineral depleted. Oh, for fuck's sake! We're out of. Can I get another one in here? Can I stuff another one in here now? Hello. So that way. And the answer is no. So that's all right. Spin it around. We'll do it that way. Got to leave enough room for the power. Okay. There's that 3. Now we take this belt, and now it's probably not gonna. Will it slip under the leg? Let's find out. I also let's see. Will it slip under the leg? So, and the answer is no. So we have to do this ugly roundabout thing, but that's okay. Feed that, and we feed that. Oh, it comes out the back too. So I can start really. All right, so now we've got 6 rocket launchers launching. Now, how are we doing on? Okay, so. We're not producing any more rockets. Why are we not producing any more rockets? Because we are out of quantum chips. Why are we out of quantum chips? Because we're using the quantum chips for science. I know exactly what's going on. So why do we not have enough quantum chips? So why the science is going, we're going to solve today's logistical disaster of the moment. So supply, yes, is shit. Yes, that's exactly what it is. So where the fuck is that? That's over there. It's not too far. Okay, that's good. So we fly over here, and there's our green science tower. See, we have green science, but we have no fucking chips. Well, we have a few that managed to slip through away from the hungry maw of the green science producer, which means, okay, so why... If we trace this back to magnets again, I swear on Anubis's tail, there's going to be blood. Everybody's seen that clip. I'm proud of that clip. So the quantum chip producers are not going because there are no fucking plane filters. Why are there no fucking plane filters? There are no fucking plane filters because Casimir crystals. Okay, these are running low on glass. Okay, so we fixed the Casimir crystals because we got the grading crystals from another star system. Why do we not have any titanium glass? Which is coming in. Titanium glass is coming in here. and not that fast. Titanium and glass is lack of glass. We have no glass. Why do we have no glass? So we have glass because we have no fucking stone. Why do we have no stone? Because we are running our entire orbital empire off of these veins. These belts are kind of confusing my ass. There's 184,000 airplane filters, Casimir crystals, like the magnets at one time. So there is a good clip of me losing my fucking gourd about the magnets last time. that's I'm proud of that clip. That's Earth. So we need more stone. Why? So this is storing stone. Why aren't we, if this is so critical in order to, we need more glass, why are we putting stone on the network? What is the stone going to? I could cut that off, but it's probably going to be a disaster, because what the fuck is a stone used for? It's demanded there for what? Supply is right here, right? No, that's over there. Supply, there's a shitload of supply there. Why? Supply is right there. What the fuck is demanding all this stone? Over there. What is this? This is, oh, this is for making solar sails. This is for, okay, so that is demanding, yes, but right here locally, this needs to stop fucking supplying. This shit needs to stop. So we're going to clear that, and I'm going to take all your fucking stone, and I should have cut this belt first. That was a very bad idea. So we'll take that away, and then we will chain delete this sucker. There, and now we will take all your stone that belong to us, and now I will take this stone and I will shove it into these smelters. There needs to be more smelters. There needs to be more glass. The glass must flow. So I'm going to inventory. Where the fuck is all that stone? There it is. There's only 78. That's not a lot of stone. That's here. Take all my stone. So there's not enough stone. Well, we have stone on the network. What I need to do is I just need to pull it out of the tower. He who controls the glass controls the universe. You know, you're not wrong. Now I know this planet is not fucking lacking. We have limited MSA2 remaining reserves has 3.4 million stone. So we are collecting 2.3 million. Stress system level 1. Increase the maximum latitude Dyson Sphere. Nice. Not yet planned. We're only missing 1 million stone, but what I can do here is I should have just swapped this around and do stone, and instead we want to demand. Bring me all your fucking stone. And then we run a belt here. We should have just inverted that belt. I can't invert a belt though. It doesn't work that way. So here, and not turn too much. Stop giving me that tropic line shit. Okay, there we go. And now we will dump. Now we will completely fill this fucking belt. Now we will completely fill. We will get all of these smelters. There's not enough. There are not enough, but it is more. It is more. So this is definitely improved. Now all these smelters are running full blast. Is there anything to upgrade here? Area. I do not have the fancy smelters yet, and we're not going to get them yet because but now we will get more glass, which means we're generating more. Yes, this is better. We're doing better. So we'll start having rockets again. So now we go back to the launcher battery, and now we can start doing the shit that I really wanted to do tonight. And we go to the Dyson Sphere, and we turn off the game really fast, and we go to layer. Look at all that green. Look at all that pretty green. So my rockets have been busily constructing. So constructed 32. There's 3 on the way. That's full. That's full. Almost. That's 50 because it's only that one end. So we're good. So what we're gonna do. So grid. What is that? Ooh, that's kind of cool. What's this? This is a different. That's interesting. That's also interesting. Fuck it. Grab a cool grid. Let's do this. So this. what happens when you delete a node? Do you get it all back? Probably not. All the Dyson Sphere parts just probably disappear. So what I'm going to do here is, okay, so I don't think there's, I don't have to have the nodes that close. So if I put a node here and here, can I just now put frames across here? And all right, we're going to find out, because we're going to delete these two nodes and we probably don't get anything back. So that was a dumb idea, but that's all right, because there, how many are in there? 2. It's no great loss there. We're fine. We'll have some fucking purity here, and we're going to do that. And then now for the piece de resistance, click. Now we have an actual Dyson Sphere part, an actual Dyson Sphere part. So this sucker now, yeah, the requirements have gone up. In order to build the structure for this, it needs 130 rocket loads of parts for just that one corner node. And this one corner node eventually will demand 880 solar sails. And now, do only new solar sails go in, or will the old solar sails also flow in? This is a question that I do not know the answer to, but we're launching shitloads of solar sails anyway. So in editor, so we've got a respectable butt ton of solar sails already in orbit. Whether they actually come in, I do not know. But so yes, all go bye-bye as inefficient and wrong. Tick, tick, tick. Okay, now, all right, this is better. So mistakes were made previously, overlapped. Nope, there, to there, to there. There we go. And tick and tick. Okay, now we do the same down here. Is there a copy function? Is there a select Dyson Sphere shelf? Once 1, shell 1 2, shell 1 3. Is there all layers? Oh, sadly, no copy. There is a copy for the whole sphere in order to reproduce it on another star, but we have to do it all manually. But this is actually not bad, because I've now made it big enough that I don't need a billion nodes. Yeah, correct. Thank you, love. Earth, thank you. You've been immensely helpful, love. Earth. So this is not hard. This is not hard. There we go. There, and now shell. Okay, so Abois, Shadowfulf, welcome back, love. Earth, obviously you've been here before. Thank you. Earth. So layer 1, orbit radius is 11,000 meters. Orbital inclination is 0. I just left it at the plane of ecliptic. Longitude of the ascending node is irrelevant because it's a circle around the star. It's going to demand 2,060 rocket loads. How are you, sweetheart? It's complex. Nothing's ever easy in this life, is it? Nothing's ever easy. Nothing's straightforward. Nothing ever works perfectly, and we don't ever get. Do I get my stupid dreams? I don't know. But despite my best attempts to run away and hide, I was grabbed by everyone I love, especially everyone here, and made to feel better forcibly. So I'm not giving up. I'm gonna give you snugs this time I see you in VR. Speaking of which, my next VR chat meetup will be this Saturday at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. I have my own VR chat group. If you're not a member of it, everyone here is welcome. Exclamation point Discord. I have a Discord. It's really dead. It doesn't matter, but what it does have is a links list in the welcome channel of the Discord that includes many things, including the VR chat group, socials, my surprisingly active and working out very well Telegram group chat, which I'm extremely happy about. So that is actually turning out to be a very nice little resource for furs. So I am pleased about that. Ooh, I'll be able to go. Yeah, I'm off Saturday night. Excellent. You'd be more than welcome. I would love to see everyone. And one does not need to be a furry in order to attend. One must obviously be okay with furries, but otherwise, we're all good. One also does not need any VR gear at all, and the program is free. You can just download the desktop mode, and they give away avatars and places like FurHub. So Bella be working too. Bella be working. Oh, I would Shadow. Wait, is Fulf new? Maybe that's why I didn't get it, because Shadow Wolf, right? Or did I fuck that up at your wedding, love? Did I fuck that up? Were you a Fulf then too? Did I fuck that up at your speech? Oh my god. That would just, it's me, Goober. I went to a Fulf. Okay, all right. So the Fox part is new. Okay, I feel better. But yes, I would love to see you. Yes, I miss you. They were a wolf. Okay, because I gave Bella and Shadow Wolf. I mean, obviously one of the highlights of my VR career was I was a matron, of honor for Bella at her wedding to the one who is now currently Shadow Wolf. And that was a huge honor. And I was also granted the honor of giving a toast. And I did that. And I also did a significant portion of it in Icelandic. I cheated. I used Google Translate to get the pronunciation because Old Norse fucks with my tongue. But I was proud of that fucking speech. I had a species change. We're furries. We're allowed to be who we want to be. We're allowed to be ourselves. God damn it. We're allowed to. I mean, hey, congratulations. You're a Fulf. I love a Fulf. Fulf is one of my partners, and Fulfs are great. Earth. I wish Fulfs were possible IRL, but foxes and wolves have different numbers of chromosomes, so that ain't gonna work. Unfortunately, I was there at the wedding. Yes, that was such a good night. Oh man. Yeah, then there was 2 receptions. There was the ostensible reception, and then there was the good reception where I was one of the play toys. That was, oh god, that was a good time. Earth, yeah, god, good times. That was, geez, so much has changed since then. I am so happy to see you again. Thank you so much for being here. And again, you can tell me to shut the fuck up, but Shadowful, I haven't seen too many announcements from your Discord about your streams. Now, forgive me, of course, even when you were going on more commonly, I never fucking watched because I'm so fucking busy. But is everything okay? Are you okay, love? I mean, I don't want to make you called out. Tell me to just shut the fuck up and I'll stop. Earth. But I just want to make sure you're okay, love. Okay, let's just do this all the fucking way around. 11,000 rockets. That's the radius. 7,900 rockets. That's a shitload of rockets. That's a fuck ton of rockets. Earth. Okay, so this is probably going to take a little bit of resources in order to actually make happen, but when it actually does, it's going to be fucking incredible. Because we're already up to consuming, fucking hell, 90,000 solar cells. That is a lot of solar cells. Holy shit. The thing is, we can easily produce that. I've probably launched several times that. Wow, yeah, it's these numbers get big because, of course, this is also in orbit, and this is actually a rather tight orbit. It's around the star, but it's yeah, I'm good, hon. I've just been going through some stuff. Returning soon because I do miss it. So we can both commiserate with each other about our stuffs, and I would love to offer any help that I could. Yeah, because I get it. Fucking hell, I get it. I really do. But I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad I miss you, Earth. So yeah, I'd love to see you on Saturday. I'd love to see all of you on Saturday. Earth. Ah, Latitude too high, I know. So let's just get this built. Obviously, there is no fucking way in hell that all of this is going to construct itself out tonight. It's going to take a lot more rocket launches than I have capability of doing right now. But, you know, ambition, it's always a good thing. Let's just fucking ring the... Yeah, remember Haru back in the day? Long ago? He said if you love it, put a ring on it. About putting a solar sail ring, a little hard with the star in the way, around a planet. How about we put a solar sail ring around the entire fucking star? That's... How about we build a ring around the entire fucking star? Jesus Christ. How far we've come. How far we've come. Thank you, all of you. Jeez, I'm gonna get misty here. Thank you, all of you, for being with me for these last few months. Did I put that? No, I failed. Click, click, click. That part is easy. Click, 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 click. And that, everyone, is that. It make me cry. I get really emotional. I wear my heart way the fuck out on my sleeve now. I get hurt a lot. But I find... Hang on, water. I find it's better. It's harder, but it's better to be open and emotional. And yeah, we get hurt, but I can't be cold and aloof anymore. And I get hurt a lot. Things are tough, but I see dreams die, but I have 8 partners. I have furs that love me, and I love them. I did not believe that my life would be this, and here I am crying about something that made me feel like I had to give it all up. For fuck's sake. Bryce, if you're still here, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me. Earth. I'm gonna hug the hell out of you next time I see you, Goober. Earth! Shit, I would love that. I would love that. I mean, I know it's a difficult thing, but if you are happen to go into a FurCon, it's Bryce is driving home. Earth, gotcha. Thank you for letting me know, Cade. Earth. And I hope our puppy drives safely. So we have that is got panels all the way around. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Let's put in the swarm. This is going to, so it's going to require 14,160 rocket launches and a total of 162,272 solar sails. Let's get started.
Dyson shell. Once the nodes and frames on the shell are built, the solar sails will be automatically attached and form the Dyson shell. Each solar sail provides 1 cell point. You can check the cell points required for the Dyson Sphere in Shell Panel.
So here come our rockets.
Dismantle the structure of the Dyson Sphere, and this will scatter solar sails into space. Total power generation of the Dyson Sphere will temporarily increase, but these scattered solar sails are subject to limited service life.
So I'm doing all kinds of shit to trigger the bot, which is fine. So I have my rocket launches will be going for a very long time. And we are slowly